Hi, my name is Wongun Yu. That's spelled Wongun space YU. I'm gonna start with my last name because there's not too much depth to it. Yu is a fairly common Korean last name. It gets spelled many different ways in English. You might have seen like YOO, YU, YOU. Doesn't really matter because in Korean it's all spelled the same with the same letters. So there's not much depth to it. My first name, Wongun. I didn't realize until 10 minutes ago that it meant perspective in English, or like it's when shortened, it means perspective. I don't think my parents necessarily meant it to mean perspective in English because I have three other brothers and all their names rhyme. It's Younggun, Sunggun, Wongun, and then my little brother Hyogin. Doesn't rhyme too well, but they all end with the gun. And so it's fairly common in Korean to like when you have like multiple children to kind of give them the same naming scheme. So we kind of grew up the Gun Brothers for those who knew us. And my name in particular just happened to mean perspective. So didn't make too much of an impact on my life. It just is what it is. Um, I've been called various different nicknames just because of like who I am and the way my name goes. You know, I've been called Wonton because I used to be a much heavier set boy in middle school, early high school. So, you know, wonton, dumpling, kind of big and round. You get the point. Outside of that, outside of Wongan, I've actually gone by a lot of other names. When I go to work, or if I need to introduce myself to like people I don't think I'm gonna really know too deeply, just like on the surface level, maybe just get to know them and go like maybe when I go to McDonald's, place an order, they ask for a name, I'll give them Jeff. Why Jeff? I don't know. It just happened to be I just gave out Jeff. It just is. Don't ask me why. There's not too much depth to it. Um, I also go when I'm out with friends or my friend group. Namely, we just mess around, play a lot of video games together. The names I go by there are generally Guppy or Agma. I go by Guppy because my brother, Sun, he goes by Sunfish because of some dumb skit he did in high school where he did mock book reviews and actually caught on pretty well and he got popular off it. And then so he's like, hey, Wongan, I need your help. It's like, okay, cool. It's like, okay, but you need a fish name. It's like, well, Sunfish Guppy because I'm the younger brother. Why not? And I go by Agma because he's a character from a video game where he's kind of like, he's not like the greatest. He's just kind of there in the background, but he's like aspiring to be something more. So that's kind of why I go by that. Outside of that, I've gone by a lot of throwaway names: Keith, Tyler, Lance, all misspelled horribly, so it doesn't really matter on that end. But yeah, didn't realize this is already 3 minutes, so